The survival of pastoral communities hangs in balance after several society organizations working in these areas expressed concern over what they termed as invisible hands in the ongoing land grabbing by elites. These civil society organizations, under the umbrella Coalition of Pastoral Civil Society Organizations, say the 2013 implemented policy is not addressing land rights of pastoralists. This comes as the government also intends to carry out a land right audit in pastoral areas with plans to review the co-ownership clause to end discrimination. Naomi Kabanda is the head of land policy implementation.
The role of civil society really has been to tell us, give us an audit. What's happening in your areas where you are saying you are doing pastoralist activities? Because we don't know as a ministry. And we need to fast track for purposes of if there are any loss of land rights, then we need to know, and that one should strongly come out. So we need to verify and assess the claims, and then if it is a government project, there will be need to put in place a program either of swapping, resettlement, or compensation.
Activists, however, say much as the policy tries to address some critical land questions, it does not address the question of who is taking other people's land on grounds that it is either idle or the rightful owners are simply evicted with no convincing reasons.
The language which is used to describe the people that Uganda found in the geography that is now Uganda is very disempowering. We are talking about ethnic minorities. What do you mean, ethnic minorities? Iteso were here, Baganda were here, Banyankole were here, Karimojong were here before the nation-state Uganda became Uganda. We are the first nations of this country.
When we were debating the land question, people from Karamoja stood up and said there is no idle land. Even Gulu and Lira, everybody kept saying there is no idle land.
Which is true.
Which is true.
The issue of idle land is the politics to justify grabbing people's land. That one is no doubt about that. Land that is not put to use and its capacity is influenced to sequester or store greenhouse gases. There is an objective on climate change, store water, and the rest the owner should be paid for conserving it.
The policy suggests modern ways of land utilization, with officials from the Ministry of Lands saying the productivity of land is very low, currently at less than 20%.
And the productivity of our land use is very, very low. What causes that? Land is being held by people who are non-productively using it. Let's agree or let's refuse, but that is the real fact. We'll go and dig out the studies under land use, and you see how much of Uganda's land is full utilization.
What happens in Chiboga at the time of harvest, you find Kenyan trucks parked in the farmers' fields, and they are buying maize at 300 shillings a kilo. In the next 2-3 weeks, these same peasants who sold their maize to take children to school, buy paraffin and the rest, begin buying posho at 1,800, if not even 2,000 shillings a kilo. Is that the vision 2040 we want to see?
The group is now urging government to consider building the capacity of pastoral communities to manage their resources without a political tag.
Currently, what we urgently need to do is map and recasette all the land that was previously held by communities. When you travel Nakasongo and the rest, the corporates are fencing peasants' land and kicking them out. That's not modernization. Number two, we want power back given to those communities through their cultural leaders.
If after 50 years, the land administration system that was introduced by the British is what is prevailing even right now, and the country continues to argue we are independent, what deters you to change, for example, the land administration system?
In the recent years, locals in pastoral communities have been squeezed off their grazing land by alleged large-scale farmers. Stephen Mwiri, WBS News.